Koshe is an open dump site which is not really designed in appropriate manner of the landfill management principles. Being with UN Habitat, we have been working to implement the new technology, the Fukuoka Method. That technology is solving the problem of the landslide.
It's receiving every day like 3,600 tons of waste. The city is really struggling, to deal with this amount of waste. Once it was supposed to be at the outskirts of Addis Ababa, now it becomes inner city. So it is already surrounded by settlements. So it is, imposing environmental and socio-economic problems for the whole surrounding area.
Once we have a severe waste accumulation under the typical open dumping where the people just put the waste, on top continuously, the way of management tends to be just creating very steep cliff. Then due to heavy rain happens all over the world. And by this rain, and also the anaerobic condition inside the waste body, the stability of that high, steep waste accumulation tend to be collapsed very severely.
ስሜ ቤተልሔም በላቸው ምሰራው እዚህ ቆሸ በመጫር ነው። የ8 አመት ነው ስራ ከጀመርኩ እዚህ ስራ ጀመርኩ ማለት ነው። ፕሮጀክቱ ያው በዚሁ ቢቀጥል አሪፍ ነው። በዚሁ ማለት እንዳይንሸራተትም ማዶላሉ ሰዎችም እንዳይደርስባቸው በዚሁ ቢቀጥል አሪፍ ነው ብዬላለሁ። ያው በፊት ያው እየተጨመቀ ቆሻሻው ወደታች ወርድ ነበር፣ ወንዙ እንትን ነበር የጭማቂው ማለት ነው። በጣም ቅርር ያለ ወርድ ነበር፣ ሽት ነበር። አሁን ሽታውም የለም ቀንሷል። እንደገና ያ ለመናድም አደገው እንትን እንዳይለው ያ ተሰርቶለታል ማለት ነው። እርከኑ ፕሮጀክቱ ይሰራል።
Addis Ababa city government requested UN Habitat to support the rehabilitation of this dump site to avoid additional incidents or additional risk on the surrounding community. The government also put financial support and then in-kind support to supplement our process.
We are providing funding through UN Habitat, and Professor Matsufuji from Fukuoka University is helping to make this waste site into a safer and more beautiful place. We remember very well that 2 years ago there was a tragic incident, so we want to make sure that nothing of this kind will ever happen again.
This is an emergency humanitarian project, a rehabilitation after a disaster. Rather than rehabilitating a dump site, it's like rehabilitating an accident.
Fukuoka method is a very simple technique and low cost. This is a sustainable technique for the landfill method. It's a semi-aerobic landfill concept. Many in the developed country accept the anaerobic condition, but semi-aerobic is changed from the anaerobic to the aerobic condition. It is very useful to accelerate the decompose and to reduce methane gas.
I'm living in Koshe. I'm 22 years old. 8 years I work in this place. So I know everything about this Koshe. So before and now it's different. So by now it's good. It's good place and good working.
ስሜ ብሩክ ጸጋዬ ነው እና የምሰራው ቆሻሻ መጣያ አካባቢ ላይ ነው። ያው የኔ ስራ ማስተባበር ነው ሌሎችም እንዲሰሩ። አሁን በጣም ካለው ላይ የሰማይና የምድር ልዩነት ነው ያለው። በጣም ተሻሽሏል። አሁን አሪፍ ደረጃ ያለው
So phase one, what we have improved are the various things. One is the access road creation that has created the compaction and make the, for example, heavy machines can be passable. Then the walk will be easier, or the waste collection. Based on that compaction, most of the rainwater can run on the surface, so we can reduce the volume of leachate. Then another thing is about the gabion, which is a stone structure which was installed at the bottom terrace of this facility. That is the facility to avoid the slide. That is like a kind of blockage for the movement of the waste accumulation. Then another facility is about the gas venting pipe system. It's using the decomposition heat inside the landfill body. Due to the decomposition, internal heat it would be like 40 degrees, 50 degrees, something like that. Having the vertical pipe by the gas venting system, we can create an updraft, like the air movement from internal and external movement automatically. By that, we can intake more oxygen and air into the landfill body, and we can create aerobic decomposition by using oxygen, so that the creation of harmful methane gas can be reduced and more environmental friendly CO2 production can be done.
The city administration is working on the other side of the landfill, replicating what we are doing here. So that's one thing we are, proud of. This is, showing us that the government is accepting our works, and also the surrounding settlements. Settlers are also happy with the developments we had here in the project site.